Thank you for tuning in to Not Just Girl Talk with Tiffany and Ashanti. Make sure you got a beverage in your hand. Sit back, relax, and engage with us. Thank y'all for tuning in to Not Just Girl Talk. I am your host, Ashanti.
And I'm your host, Tiffany.
And thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. We hope y'all have been enjoying our weekly drops that we've been dropping. Thank y'all for the support. We've been getting a lot of love lately. Okay, we see y'all joining in. We see.
Yes. I love
so
it.
I'm excited. Yes. So Tiffany's gonna tell y'all. Y'all can keep telling y'all friends to tell y'all friends. Where to meet us at.
Yes, we are available. Make sure you guys are following us on IG at NotJustGirl_talk. Again, that's IG, NotJustGirl_talk. We're also available on Facebook at Not Just Girl Talk with Tiffany and Ashanti. Again, that's Facebook, Not Just Girl Talk with Tiffany and Ashanti. We're also available on YouTube, where we need you guys to make sure you hit the little bell and subscribe to Not Just Girl Talk Podcast. We are available on YouTube at Not Just Girl Talk Podcast. And we are also in Twitter universe at Not Just Girl T. Twitter, we are available at Not Just Girl T. And lastly, our baby TikTok account is Not Just Girl Talk Podcast. Again, that's TikTok, Not Just Girl Talk Podcast. Make sure you guys are liking, sharing, and subscribing to us on all of our platforms.
Yes, thank you. So make sure y'all keep telling a friend to come and check us out. Check us out on YouTube. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe bell. We're trying to get our monetization up. It is what it is. We're trying to be monetized out here in these streets. So now we're gonna go ahead and jump into the show. Before we do, we're gonna do our beverage of the day. So Tiff, what you drinking on? What you sipping, honey?
So I just made some concoction up, honestly, because I knew I just wanted something to drink. Last week I was on ginger ale, I believe. So I do have a little bit of rum, and I put the little, because we've been on Gatorade lately, and I just put some of the Blue Frost Gatorade because I just like it. It's like anything tastes good with rum to me. It's coconut rum and Blue Frost Gatorade. So Gatorade. I don't know what this beverage is called, but I think I'm a bartender. So,
You're a bartender.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm moving around. Give me 1 second. My computer about to die, and I need to charge this up.
Look
I didn't put my cord.
You sound just like my students. We about to test on the computer. They like, I got to charge my computer.
I'm back.
My students.
Yeah. So you doing Gatorade and rum. At least you hydrating yourself, because liquor can make you dehydrated. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is electrolytes in Gatorade.
And it's good. It might be. I don't like rum.
See, I do. Like, that's the easier.
Yeah, rum gives me a headache.
Oh no, that's maybe a good strong vodka gives me a headache. Like Burnett's and Skoal and
girl, that Blue Top gonna get everybody a headache out here.
Just saying.
The Burnett's Blue Top, that was us back in the day. We like, where the Blue Top at? Y'all got the Blue Top. Now
we didn't know better.
Really drinking that.
We were.
We was really drinking Blue Top with a whole headache. So I'm drinking some sparkling grape juice, non-alcoholic. So just a little sparkling grape juice today. Just a little something. It's really good, actually. So let us know what y'all sipping on. Yeah, my kids love it. They be like, "Mom, can you buy the sparkling grape?" I'm like, okay.
They feel adulting a little bit.
They do. They be feeling a little bit. It's okay. They almost there though. They almost adulting. Not ready. I'm not ready. Well,
I'm hating. Go ahead.
Don't hate. It's a whole nother ball game. So we make sure y'all. Make sure y'all got y'all beverage in y'all hand while y'all listening to us. So we're gonna move on into the next topic of discussion, which we got our segment. Speak on it or sip on it. So Tiffany, what we got for speak on it or sip on it?
Whew, so you know that we always, we want y'all to free Brittany, and I just wanted to bring light and speak on in the news lately or the blogs. Her
Mm-hmm.
dad, Britney Spears' dad, is stepping down as her conservator or from conservatorship over her. And
Mm-hmm.
I think that's in a step in the right direction. She didn't know that she can get her own lawyer. And so the lawyer she had, the courts kept denying
Oh.
her and all of that. So when she found
Mm-hmm.
that out, she got her own lawyer now that I think truly is working on her behalf. And I guess her dad, like Jamie, like, let me just go on and step down because he looking into stuff. So
Because
I
now
think,
he know probably like I
mhm,
know I can
yeah.
some stuff
So
probably gonna start coming to light if since she got
yeah,
her own attorney. He like, let me go and step away.
yeah, yeah.
I'm
So
happy that she's being freed from that and able to. I didn't even know people could really take your whole life and
I
your rights from you. Like
know.
I wouldn't get about that much control over me. I'm sorry.
Free Brittany.
Yeah, so I'm happy this is taking place. So I'm gonna sip on it because it was a celebratory sip for her in this moment. Yes. Hmm.
Girl,
And
yes.
what? Oh, and what else we got?
Girl, so and some different celebs. I think Ashton Kutcher and his wife and stuff. Apparently, I don't know if it's just celebs or just people in general, but they say you don't need to take baths daily. And so people are posting videos. I think the latest one that I saw was from Coco Icy's wife. She was like, she done bathe daily and etc. And now I do like that's how we raised, or that's how I was raised. Let me say that. I can't tell people how to raise their kids, and you do you, right? But like they're like, kids don't now I will say when my children they have eczema really bad. So the dermatologists are
Mm-hmm.
like, every other day and stuff like that. But Erin now is in school, so it's a little different. She's a young girl. So, we bathe our babies and us. So I don't know what you think about that, girl, going on in the media, these celebs. Some are saying, heck no, no, I believe in baths, but like, some of the celebs like,
Well, I'm going to say we're going to be bathing. Is there a time where somebody may fall asleep and then hop in the shower?
Oh,
Everybody
and
have been
that's
there, done
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Let's not. Let's. Everybody has done that. Like, let's just not act
right,
like we
yeah,
just
oh yeah,
took a bath every day when you fall
yeah,
asleep. Be like, dang, let me hop in the shower and
mm,
take a bath yesterday.
mm-hmm.
Or I had to take one when I came home. Like,
Yeah,
you took one the night before to get you through the day. That day,
yeah,
you might have fallen asleep. You're like, I gotta hop in the shower this morning because I didn't get to take one at night.
yeah.
That's normal life. But to purposely to purposely not take a bath every day, I don't know about that life. Like
Yeah.
I'm taking a shower, I'm taking a bath, like and some people don't even
This
like
is
taking baths.
and see,
Some
my
people feel
thing
like they should take
is
showers.
indifferent. I can do either or. I've taken showers more since I've been in particularly in our home now, because that's what we got. So
Right.
we don't have a tub in our bathroom. We have a shower. But I mean, of course, we have two other bathrooms that if we choose, we can take a bath. But I'll do both. But I
We
think
putting
that's
soap and water on our bodies.
right.
We got to put a little
But
soap and
they
water
said
on us.
some people from what I hear, um, don't believe in using wash towels, or just they use their hands to clean themselves. I That's not, again, something I was taught. But
So
some
I've
people,
heard that you're not supposed to use a towel in your private area
but
because it's too harsh, but you use your hand. I ain't never been. I use a towel, so
I was
or
taught you put that
loofahs
loofah
or
or that towel, some good soap,
towel.
and
Yeah.
you know what I mean. You get what you get. But
Yeah.
that's just how I was raised. I can just say how my
Hmm.
mom raised me, and
Yes.
we believe in baths over
Cleanliness.
here. Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
don't even let my kids come. Like if they come from outside, you can't even sit on my couch.
it
You can't sit on
you
my furniture. You
probably
can't sit on my
see, I
furniture. You
can
can't sit in
feel
your
like
bed. Like, no, you need
Feeling
to
like
take all that out, take a shower, and then you can get in your bed. It's like, no, don't even sit on my
Mhm.
couch when you're coming from outside.
Yeah.
We're not doing
But they
that.
smell like
Even
outside, you know, they playing hard and stuff like that.
yeah, and then it's hot, so you ain't taking a
It
bath. It's hot
is.
outside. You sweaty.
Yeah, I try every alternative before I let them go outside. Well, where I gotta go with them. I'm like, you sure? You didn't get enough out at school? Little recess? Oh, yeah. I hate
But
it.
even us as adults, you walking around all day, you working, and these people, I'm sure y'all are y'all not on set or something, and you're not taking. Like, I just want to know in what
That's what I was
what are we
just,
looking at
yes.
when you
Like
say you're
these
not taking a
celebrities.
bath? Like, what are you saying?
So I
You
want to
just
do
stay
their
home chilling and
co-stars
you
be
ain't take a
like,
bath?
I want to do co-stars be like, you know, I remember this, you know, he's, you know, they were smelling and
Yeah,
I
like
had
we
to
done
act
did a
with
hot
them.
scene, we done been sweaty, we been running, and now you ain't taking a bath for the day. Like, what we talking about?
Uh-uh.
See, this is why COVID is happening. The dirt, the germs, the damn germs.
Yeah.
People ain't washing
Yeah.
their hands. If they ain't washing their body, they damn sure ain't washing their
You
hands.
sure right. Girl, did you see the people up in our town? I know you up north, child, but it's off subject. But speaking of washing hands and all this COVID, I'm trying to get off of it, Jesus. But you know, they up here in Williamson County, girl, in Franklin, acting a fool in the school board meeting about some masks. Girl, it made national news. Talking about they ain't, and if you they gonna sue, and they like that's against the child's constitutional right. They shouldn't rewear a mask out the day where they spitting it and it's unsanitary. And yeah, they
If
investigating
they
now the people.
unsanitary in their own mask,
They're investigating.
well, we investigate. If they spit nasty for them, they spit nasty for me. Keep it in your mask and to yourself.
In that order.
I'm just saying, that's people. Look, let me.
Yeah.
Y'all, this is I speak on it, a sip on it. I had a lot to say, but I'm about to take a sip just so a little stress relief.
We're gonna wrap it up with our sip. Let us know what y'all think in the comments about people bathing. Hopefully, I mean, if you don't believe in bathing, just put the no.
Let us know what your alternative is. Are you using? Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
The baths.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just let us know what your alternative is. If you're not taking a full bath, are you taking a wash up? Are you hitting the core spots, the underarm, the underbreast, the thigh, the inner workings of your private? Like,
what happens when you're intimate? Okay, I'm done. I'm just saying.
Let's pray to God that they're taking a bath after that. Okay, so we're gonna hope that they're taking baths after that. Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all. Let us know. Like Tiffany said, if you're taking a bath, you want them to put the bathtub.
The no sign. And in the bathtub.
Oh my God.
If you team baths.
Say team bath. Hashtag team bath is what we're doing. So y'all, our topic of discussion for today. So do you feel like being single is necessary? Is it a part of, like you people will say, what, mental health or just your health overall, being single? What you think? What you think, Tiff?
So a lot of you guys, or if you've been listening to us on our podcast, I've openly spoke. I've been married 11 years and I've known my husband since high school. So we've been together a long time. We spent over half our life together. So I listen to Devale. I don't know how to say his name properly. But and Kadeem, their podcast, and they remind me a lot of us because they're in the same situation. They've been married like the same amount of time, and and they have a podcast and they talk about. I think they talked about something similar to that. Like she's very open that, if she could do it again, she probably wouldn't get married or focus on getting married so soon. And I do remember giving my husband I'm gonna say an ultimatum. I like to feel like I gave him a choice. That I mean, I wasn't gonna stay around forever. I mean, if you want to call it ultimatum, whatever, tomato. But we've been together for a long time, and I don't regret anything. I'm happy where we're at. However, we were like one of the first people to get married in friendships and things like that.
Yeah.
And we've seen people get married after us and they're divorced. That makes sense. So think about that. So, I can see why, you really probably want to date and get to know who you are until you are ready to make that commitment for marriage. So dating, etc. For me, I'm good where I'm at, but if I had to do it again, if I was a younger me, I do think it would probably be important to date because our experiences are limited to us. You got to think about that too. We don't know anything outside of us, etc. So I can see that.
Well, I know pre in high school. Well, yeah, no.
I mean, high school don't count.
It don't matter. It don't count.
It wasn't relevant. But I'm just saying, even just experiences in general, dates and stuff like that, all of my stuff that I've learned about dating and being courted is only solely from my now husband. I'm not mad at it. He's done an excellent job. But like I said, I was listening to their podcast and they were saying, so many people have gotten divorced that, they were married together at one point and now they're divorced and stuff like that. And it could be because, we're so happy a lot of times to get a ring or to have a wedding. And, marriage is hard work. So, I mean, I do think it may be good for some people. Now, if you actually, it's undeniable attraction and love, and you can't fight that. You know what I'm saying? That is what it is. You know what I mean? But I think I would recommend people just, absolutely date before rushing into marriage. Now, if, like I said, that it's just an undeniable attraction, I love them without a shadow of a doubt. It does not matter. I want this person. By all means, do you? But for me, I think it would be beneficial possibly to date some before getting married. But I do think women have that timeline that's in the back of our head too, because we've got a timeline when it comes to kids and etc. Although women having kids later, but that's just where I kind of think with it.
Okay, and I also, so on my end, kind of listen to what you were saying, and I do feel like it is necessary because in that single phase, I feel like you have a moment to recognize and realize who you are before you can give to somebody else and give what they want when you don't even know what you want. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And on my end, I think that, even though I think you and Ariane did not have experiences outside of each other, you all had a window of opportunity to be single. I've been a mom since I was 20 years old. Yeah. So I've never, of course, out of high school, I went straight to college. I was up there, whatever, but then I got pregnant my sophomore year. So I'm 19 pregnant. And then I'm currently still at 19. That ain't grown. Like when you get up age, you ain't grown at 19. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna have a baby. I have fed at 20. Honestly, I don't know what I want in any adult life, but now I have to give to this child. So I've been in a phase where I'm always giving to the relationship. Because of course I was with his dad, so I'm in a relationship. Been with him since I was 15. Now I have a child at 20. I'm really still not knowing what I want to do, so I'm giving to my child. Then I meet Jay and them dad. Now I'm in a relationship again. Literally 3 months after I broke up with him from being with him since I was 15. Now I'm in another relationship together for years. Had another baby. I've always been. I feel like that space where you get to know who you are. I feel like I kind of miss that space because I've always been giving to either boyfriend, the kids, trying to make the relationship happen or it work as a parent. Whereas y'all were in college and you were still single. So you were still free in a sense where you didn't have to truly give and you could learn kind of what you like, what you didn't like from like just a personal perspective. You still had that window was still open. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't think I still didn't date. Well, I if I did date, I would have been single. Truly, you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't an option. Like we may have had a little moment, but we were still attached. You know what I mean? I
Right.
never was not in the picture. So it wasn't like, and of course it got to the point, even when we, separated for a little bit and I caught myself trying to go on a date. Oh, or my line sister's like, wait a minute, y'all good? Because I seen, him walking here, but this girl, oh, really? And so, it was like, and then I'm going to him like, well, who? And he like, well, I heard you, you out to eat with this
Right,
girl.
right.
So we were still attached, so
Yeah.
it was, I mean, I could try, but it was just, I mean, his line brothers everywhere, my line sisters everywhere, friends, whoever, So, I mean, neither one of
Yeah,
us.
in
I
a
mean,
relationship, I
we
just think
probably had more.
y'all were, yeah. I
Mhm.
think y'all was, together, but I still think you was able to know who you are without being. You still had that moment, like you wasn't like a parent, like you still
Oh,
had a moment to say, "Oh, I like this. Oh, I like that. I can do this. I can do that." Whereas, like now, in the space that I'm in, I'm now like, "Oh, I like this,"
yeah,
or I'm not. My kids are older now, so they really self sufficient. I'm still, of course, parenting, but I'm now taking a step back to say, okay, what is Ashanti like? Okay,
yeah,
what am I? Because if it was a point in time, shoot, I didn't know what I like. I didn't know if I had a style and clothes because I'm trying to make sure they look good. What they got, I go in the store for
yeah,
me. I'm in the kids section.
yeah,
Parents,
absolutely.
I think our parents, we in the store for us, and next thing you know, we done bought them everything, and we ain't went in there and got us nothing.
No,
So that's the space that I was in. But now I'm literally taking the time to say, okay, what does Ashanti want? What do I like? What do I dislike? What do I want to accept? What I don't accept? Things like that. Like, yeah, I went on a me time this past week. So it was really, really good. I actually got a hotel by myself. Kids were taken care of and did absolutely nothing. Relaxed, watched TV, thought about things, just really just was in my own space. I am definitely going to be doing it again. It was so needed. I came back home refreshed. I went on a Thursday, I came back Saturday. I was refreshed and I felt like just even getting away in the same state and city in a hotel, it just still gave me a sense of peace. Because even if I did it at home and I sent the kids away, I'm gonna be at home cleaning up. I'm gonna be at
yeah.
home straightening. Like I'm gonna be doing something.
Y'all know for me,
Um,
like food for me, like I don't know if I'm a foodie or what, but I don't be liking to share all the time. I love my babies, but that Elena, she want everything. She can have a 5 course meal
yeah,
and she still will be in your plate. So I be wanting to share all the time, and it's I love her, but Aaron, she picky, so but yeah, I mean just to eat on your own and ain't gotta,
mm-hmm,
and then I share, but I
yep.
don't be want to. Sometimes I just
I
want
ain't
my
have to share
food.
no food. I ain't have to worry about who's finna eat. I ain't have to. They like, Mom, you cooking tonight or what's that? Like nothing. I have to worry about any of that. I was like so low. I enjoyed it. If you all have a moment to do that, I recommend just a staycation by yourself. By yourself. Nobody else, just you, and just chill and do nothing. Don't work on no assignments. Don't work on no, because I was like, oh, maybe I should do like my bill budget for the month. I said, no, I'm not about to do nothing.
Mm.
Because at first I was going to do that and I changed my mind. And I'm so happy I did absolutely nothing. But I had a really good time by myself. It was good. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Um,
we talk
so
about
that,
that too.
mm-hmm,
Yeah. Because I'm trying to figure out. I know you're saying too that you get to learn if you're dating yourself. Um, as I'm
mm-hmm,
evolving as a woman, a married woman, I'm learning things about myself. I talk to you all the time, like, hey, what do I need as a mom, a wife? Because sometimes it'd be like a lot, right? And so I'm like, okay, I may need this. And I'm still trying to work on this thing called self-care that I ain't quite figured out all the way. Like I can't, and it seemed like it should be something so simple, but I am struggling at times. Like, what do I do for self-care? Because sometimes I naturally just like, well, I can lesson plan and I can do this.
Yeah.
It's not what it's supposed to be. So I'm trying to think, well, what can I do outside of my kids, just for me to relax? And I still ain't mastered it yet.
I told you, get you one. If you need to get one night at the hotel, just let him know. Like, Shauna said, I need one night. So I'm telling you, one night away at the hotel by yourself, you chilling, you gotta share your food. You like, oh, I ain't gotta do nothing. Oh, it's quiet. Like I'm relaxing. Like I'm telling you, I have never done that before, and I'm like, I need to do this again. Yeah, I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure it out, girl. I gotta figure out what is it that I like to do for me that doesn't involve me doing something for a bigger person, a purpose rather right, than my kids or work or my husband or whoever. Yeah. Like, what do I want to do for Tiffany? So if y'all got some,
and I think that's the part that you could let us know. But I think that's also something that you find out when you are in your single phase of life too. You really can zone in on what you need for you. You get to kind of say, hey, this works for me. This doesn't. When I do this, I'm real relaxed. Like when I used to go, I didn't go out to eat by myself. At first, I used to be like, what? I ain't better do that. When I went by myself, okay, I can do this. So just different things that you start learning along the way. And I think in that single phase of life, well, when you're young and you're not like wrapped up too much in the relationship, you get to recognize yourself. So for the young ladies out there who listen to us, we're not saying break up with your boyfriend today, tomorrow. We're not saying none of that. But what we are saying is when you have those moments and you are able to kind of be by yourself, be by yourself. Don't always think, oh, I'm in a relationship with boyfriend and girlfriend. Now we got to move in together. No, you don't.
Exactly. Now that I do agree with. Like I've always thought, like first off, I was supposed to go to the college and just be kicking it. I wasn't looking for no relationship, and of course, opposite happened. But what I will say, I've always had that mentality: if you are not my husband, I don't owe you maybe respect, a certain level of respect, but like if you doing your thing or whatever, if I had the inkling, okay, whatever. Like it was easy for me to like you ain't my husband. Okay, so this what we doing? All right. So I'm just saying, y'all.
And y'all didn't live together, like, but see, and then y'all
we didn't live together until after we graduated college. So that was
that's what I'm saying. Like you still were able to be free in a sense, whereas some younger people we run right into we boyfriend and girlfriend, we live together. Like I didn't live with Marquette at all. Like we were so young, Jesus. But once I met Thomas, we was living together. Like TD, we was living together. Like I'm just living with folks. Like we was moving in, we boyfriend and girlfriend living together. But I think those were spaces where I now know.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just certain things you don't have to do. And just teaching my children differently, teaching my daughter differently, especially my sons. They already get the notion in their head. You're not living with no girl. You're not driving her car. You're not doing none of that. You got your own spot. You got your own car. You have your own stuff. Let me find out you out here bumming.
Better tell them.
They're not doing none of that behavior. And Jay, can't nobody live with you, and can't nobody drive your car. Just like that.
Yeah.
So those are lessons being taught over here. Because we just, it's just different. And I just want different. That's all. And for y'all who out there young, listen to us, just know we telling you something I know I've been through. And I ain't gonna say nothing I don't know. And if you don't know who you are, you can't give it to nobody else. Because you don't even know what you want. And you just meeting the needs of somebody else and being what they want you to be, and you're not even able to decide who you are. So don't jump into that boat too quickly.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's our topic. Let us know, like Tiffany said, if y'all got some tips for self-care. I gave her my tip,
I'm still working on it.
If y'all got some tips, let us know. Because I can try something else. I can try. Do I need to go out of town by myself? I heard vacationing by yourself is
Yeah.
a thing.
Yeah.
I can step out. Well, I don't know. Not
Well,
right
it'd
now.
be
I got too
COVID
much happening
streets,
on.
but
Right, yeah. Once we clear up a little bit, I can do that. So y'all, this our topic. Let us know what y'all think. Tiffany got y'all soul food.
Yes. So our soul food for today is simple, short, and sweet. It's never too late to find your purpose. Our soul food for today is it's never too late to find your purpose.
Oh, I like that. So, contact information. Make sure y'all telling y'all friends to tell y'all cousin and them where to find us. Tiffany, let them know where they can tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend where to reach us at.
Yes, we are available on IG. We need you guys to follow us on IG at not just girl underscore talk. Again, that's IG at not just girl underscore talk. We're also available on Facebook at not just girl talk with Tiffany and Ashanti. Again, that's Facebook. Not just girl talk with Tiffany and Ashanti. We're available, of course, on YouTube. If you're watching us, make sure you hit the little bell and subscribe to Not Just Girl Talk podcast. Again, YouTube, not just Girl Talk Podcast. We're also available in the Twitter universe at Not Just Girl T. Again, that's Twitter at Not Just Girl T. And we are available on our baby TikTok account at Not Just Girl Talk Podcast. Again, that's TikTok, Not Just Girl Talk Podcast. So, like, share, and follow us on all our different platforms. So we're available on
Yes.
all platforms.
Man, we everywhere. All right, y'all. We're gonna wrap this show up. And it's two things that we want you to do when you're listening to Not Just Girl Talk. Number one is refill your cup.
And vibe with Tiffany and Ashanti.